Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. I'm Orion. We are back with some more Tower of Babel. Today, we are going to do the promised Meteor build that I've been kind of attempting to do here, and this time we're going to make sure we do it. So, I have a couple specific legendaries here that are going to really help this. I have this Meteor of Chaos, so this weapon right here, that's going to give us 100% projectiles falling at random locations. You can see I also put on, we talked about some jewels that I was going to put on here, so I did put that on. So I have some extra life regeneration and then XP gain. And then we also have my chest piece right here, Meteor Impact, which is going to give me a 30% chance to drop smaller meteors around. So not only are we going to be dropping double the projectiles, but we're also going to have a small chance here to drop like these little extra meteors around it. You can see I'm pretty decked out in like mostly all legendaries. For the most part, I have a lot of level 4 gear now, which is kind of the highest I can get up to. I just sort of unlocked blessing level 6 gear, but I can't beat the level that I'm currently at. So for right now, we're running I'm running 4 for now. My current meta right now, I'll show you this real quick too. I'm sitting at a lot of intelligence, a good mix of strength and vitality, and then I've been putting a little bit of points into Meteor Fall. I have that up to level 8, so we have a higher percentage chance of getting the extra level ups for this. And so let's go do the run. Definitely have like a love-hate relationship. Well, what do I have in my inventory? Oh, I have a jewel. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's gonna go back to my inventory. Okay, let's get started. We're gonna do floor 6 again. I can't do floor 7 yet. I definitely need to grind this out a little bit more, but we're gonna do floor 6, and we'll see. We're gonna prioritize Meteor Fall and kind of everything that'll go with that, like maybe extra projectiles, casting speed, things like that. So let's start. So I definitely have like a love-hate relationship with this game, and I think a lot of people do too. Like, I think this game has a really great base. Let's go with, I'm gonna banish curse, and then I'll take the basic attack. But even the reviews on Steam right now, I went to check the reviews and they were listed as mixed, which I guess I'm not really surprised to see. Um, this game has a lot of well, it has, I'll say it has a couple of flaws. It doesn't have a lot of flaws, but the flaws that it does have are like major ones. Like the amount of grinding needed in this game is absolutely insane. It is, you need to grind for hours grinding gold to be able to level your character up on the meta tree just to be able to beat like one floor. It's really ridiculous. And I think that's what the majority of the complaints were on Steam, was mainly talking about that, like how much it takes to grind. The meta progress isn't shared between characters. They most recently did do an update though, so you can get extra, so the gold is now shared between characters, which is good. Because that was really rough too, because now it at least makes it a little bit easier to level up your characters. Let's do, I could probably do Heaven's Judgment, but I think we're gonna re-roll here. Okay, let's go with cast speed. Oh dang it, I should have did attack power. But yeah, so like the few bad things this game does, it just does really bad. The positives is, oh man, there's attack power and Meteor Strike. Okay, so I'm gonna bless Meteor Strike, and I think I'm gonna bless attack power too, and then we're obviously gonna take Meteor Strike because that's the big boy here. So you can see now I'm guaranteed to drop 2 projectiles every time, and then as we level this up and we level up projectiles even more, then hopefully we'll just start dropping a bunch of them. I do really like Purge. I like Purge and I like Ice Orb. We're gonna go Purge though, because Purge is really good for like killing like specific elites that I need to try to kill. Okay, I really want Blood Whirlwind, but I also really want the Resurrection. You know, I'm gonna... No, I'm not gonna blood. I'm gonna take blood. I'm gonna take blood. I really like just having some sort of revive here. Or, like, not revive, you know, life regeneration. I have one resurrection already, so, I mean, obviously I would still like more resurrections, but hopefully that'll show up again and I can start picking those. Okay, there's a good... Oh, wow. You gotta be kidding me. Why would you do this to me? I have to go Meteor Strike. No, I don't. I don't have to. That life regen was too good. Meteor Strike is a blessed spell, so that'll show up more. The life regeneration isn't necessarily guaranteed to show up, and that was a really good one. Oh yes, I love it when these emeralds drop, or whatever we want to call them. Okay, let's go cast speed. What are they called? Not emeralds, jewels. Okay, Swamp of the Dead is pretty good, but let's go Purge. I actually might take Swamp of the Dead though if it shows up, because I think that might like kind of pair well with Meteor, because Meteor drops the fire on the ground, and then Swamp of the Dead slows enemies, like enemies that are in it. So if they happen to just pile on top of each other, okay, let's go projectile count. See, so now I'm dropping 3. So if we can just drop if we can just get like this dropping a bunch, that would be awesome. Because what's nice is we're always guaranteed to drop at least 2. Okay, so with these ones, I don't really take, again, I explained this enough. And people tend to comment on it sometimes too. I don't take the magic find and gold find when I'm doing a run where I'm trying to purposely be as strong as possible and win. When I'm grinding, trust me, I stack those. Man, why do these keep showing up at the same time? And that's a little... I'm gonna do the Blood Whirlwind. I take Magic Find and I take Gold Find, like, when I'm grinding, you know, like, after work or at night, or, like, before bed, you know, and I grind this out for, like, an hour. Just to try to grind gold and some gear, and so I can level up my meta and do the harder content. I'm picking that like every single time. All right, I'm gonna... Okay, I was gonna take the resurrection there, but I can't believe... I mean, this is good. This is, I guess, a good problem to have. But it keeps showing me good upgrades, but then also giving me the other things that I really want and need, like resurrection. Okay, there's Swamp of the Dead, so I'll take Swamp of the Dead. The devs are listening though. Like, they're reading all the feedback, I know, because you can see like they're sometimes commenting, or, you know, like reacting to stuff you put in their feedback suggestions. They did already make the gold shareable, so that was like, that's a good step in the right direction. You know, there's just a few more things that they need to do, like I don't know what they want to do about the meta being shared. I don't know if they ever want to fix that or not. Because honestly, it takes a long time to grind in this game. I really don't have any interest in grinding out another character. Like, I really don't want to. I'm going to bless projectile count. Because that'll actually... I'm going to take Purge for now, but projectile count will help with a lot of these, I think. Because I think it'll help with the Purge, it'll help with pretty much all my spells. Swamp of the Dead, the Meteor. Okay, let's go basic attack. And you know, this level is still super hard for me, so even if I'm still not guaranteed to win any of these runs. Nothing is a guarantee in this game. No matter how strong you think you are. Okay, I don't really want Fire Orb. I think we're gonna re-roll this. Okay, we'll go Meteor Strike. Meteor Strike does need to show up a little bit more here. But see, this is where I'm talking about where, like, this might pair well together. Because the enemies are going to move slow. And then if they're walking through the fire... Oh, I don't have any more rerolls. I'm just going to do the gold gain. I don't want ice spikes, and I don't really think I need range. Not with these spells. We can do cast speed again. I do need to pick up another spell here, though. I don't know what, though. Like, I honestly have the spells I kind of like here. Dragon's Breath. I could do Ice Orb. Ice Orb's a good one. And I have Daggers. Daggers is pretty good. Alright, let's go with a little bit more pickup radius. This is one of the few games where I do pickup radius too. There's not a lot of games where I do that. But pickup radius in this game seems really important because, one, you want to make sure you're leveling up quick. Because this game is so difficult. You have to make sure, there we go, like a level 3 Meteor. You have to make sure that you're scaling quickly in this game or you're going to get run over really fast. And two, it can be hard to get the XP because if you're not necessarily clearing out the enemies, they're going to swarm. Like, they're going to get into really large piles and it's going to be hard to pick up the XP. And then again, it's a really hard game. So I just, like, you want to make sure you're just leveling up as best as you can. There are magnets in this game. They're relatively rare though. Like, I would say maybe 1 or 2 if you're lucky magnets spawn a run. You know, it just depends. Ooh, dang it. This is a tough one. I'm gonna go with the attack power though. Increases all damage dealt by 20. That's too good. That's kind of like one of the #1 picks you probably should be taking. But magnets do drop, and some kind of, like, a lot of the times I won't take, like, games like Spell Brigade, yet another zombie survivor, like those games in particular, I never take pickup range because magnets are they're pretty frequent in that game. So they don't really seem as needed. Okay, we could do attack area. That's a good one for this one too. Ooh, we got a Mimic. I see these guys a lot now. They did increase the spawn rate for these. So I didn't see what I got there. I know it was a legendary, but I didn't see what. Can I see what we have in our... I can't see what we have in my stash, huh? I think I have to wait until we get to the actual level up screen. Alright, I'm gonna try that. Let's identify, then let's go. Okay, so it's a cape. That's actually really good. So this is gonna give me, ooh. Okay, let's look at this one. So 1% attack power, which seems to be the standard for this. I don't think I've seen anything else other than that. I don't know if I like this better or not, though, honestly, because I really like the +2 all stats on the other one. And it kind of gives me, they both give me fire skill projectile count, But this one gives me basic attack speed. Like the other stuff I don't care about. The dark skill area. Well, maybe. I wonder if, I don't know what, I would imagine maybe Swamp of the Dead is considered a dark skill. But then 25% cold skill critical hit chance. Like, that's obviously the big one, which I guess will sub out. I missed the 2 all stats, but 25% critical strike for cold is crazy good. So we'll equip it. Okay, then let's go. We'll go daggers. Because right now I even have, at least I have ice orbs right now. But you know, that those are the kind of items you get where you're like, okay, let's try to get some cold gear now and do a cold build. 25% critical chance with cold skills, that's super good. That's really good. So okay, let's go with projectile count again. How many resurrections have I gotten? Have I just gotten 1 resurrection so far? I think so. Oh, see, there's a magnet, our first magnet of the run. Okay, there's Meteor Strike, so let's do that. We can go attack area again. So far, this is going really good. I hope we can kind of keep this up. Projectile count again. See, so now we're putting down like 4 Swamps of Deads if we're lucky. We got 4. We got 4 of my purges. This is going great. Alright, let's do Meteor Strike. So we really only have to get to like 5 minutes. 5 minutes is when the boss is going to show up. And then with these spells in particular, I think we'll be pretty good against the boss because I can kind of just outrange the boss the whole time. Yeah, that's a really good one. But you can see how good, like, again, like Blood Whirlwind, it's not going to do a ton of damage, but between that and the life regen I got, it keeps me topped off. Because I haven't actually really gotten hit too much here, but you know, I have gotten hit, but then you can see my HP like restores relatively quickly. So I really do like taking those type of spells. I'm gonna do the resurrection just in case. At this point, I don't know if I need it, but you know, the last few minutes of this game really ramp up the difficulty. And who knows, I could get like, the boss can still really mess you up too if you like misplay something and you get hit by a few of his attacks in a row. Oh, there's another, wow, another, ooh, a level 2 meteor. Another mimic also. I like the Purge too, because the Purge seems to have good like targeting, because I think it always targets the elites, the bosses, you know, it always goes after the strongest guy. So that's why I like that one, because it will hit the bosses, it will hit the elites. So even if you have skills that are struggling to kill the elites, like Purge is a really good one to pick up and go for that. See, this is why I took extra revives, because like just like that, all of a sudden the game is definitely getting a lot harder. But again, I have really good lifesteal, so like my health is staying kind of right where it should be, like at full. All right, let's go Meteor Strike again. I'm glad we got a lot of Meteor Strike. It might not necessarily do the most damage. I'm not sure, like, because I've done a few runs with this while I was just grinding, and it's definitely not the top damage dealer all the time. Sometimes it is. But Purge is, man, I love Purge. Swamp is actually really good too in terms of damage. So 30 more seconds here and the boss is going to show up. I'm going to try to come back over here where we kind of ran away from. Get the XP and gold. Let's do Swamp again. Although I guess Swamp isn't that high of a level, but it is being hugely benefited from that extra projectile pickups we've been taking. I would love to kill this elite before. Dang. I was gonna say I want to kill this elite before the boss shows up. Oh, see, like, look how much damage that guy did. Because I got hit by, like, one little fireball. Okay, we need to pay attention. See, this is why I took those extra revives, though. It's hard to tell, like, where the enemy is attacking. I can't... I get scared by my own things sometimes. And then, yeah, then I can't see, like, the attacks on the ground. So this is definitely just a... Let's kind of sit back as far as we can and just let my spells do what they need to do. Alright, let's go more Meteor Strike just because... I'm not going to be regenerating as much health this time around on, like, this boss fight either, because there's not as many enemies to hit, so my tornadoes aren't really going to be targeting too many enemies. Let's go attack power. Wait, was that a revive? Or did something drop? Well, that went surprisingly well. That that went like near perfect. I can't believe how well that went. Because again, I don't always clear this level. Yeah, see, like, okay, so here's like the damage numbers. Look at Purge. 500 DPS compared to 240. So this one barely... You're telling me daggers did more damage. Wow. That's kind of crazy, actually. Like a level 2 dagger. Daggers are super good in this game. They're really strong. So, I mean, I guess... but Purge here, Purge is like probably one of my favorite spells. I love this spell. I try to put this in almost every build just because it does target the elites, it targets the bosses, it targets the mimics. Those are really important to kill in this game. Meteor did pretty good though. I mean, this is fine. But I would like, I mean, I guess I expected it to do like at least maybe second most damage. Kind of surprised to see low level 2 dagger do more damage. But yeah, okay, there we go. That was we did it. And it actually worked out really well. That was a really good build. So let's identify, and I mean, we have time now, so I guess we'll go try the harder difficulty. Fire skills have a 5% chance to restore life. I might actually switch this one out now. This one's pretty good. Fire skills have a 5% chance to restore life, because we did the Meteor build, and this is actually really good timing. Because this is it's a blessing level 2, So I do kind of want to swap this out. This is going to give me more armor. It does have the 8 strength. It does have the 4 intelligence. And then I do think that that fire skill could maybe be a little bit more beneficial. I do lose 45 life though, which is pretty big. But I think that's okay. I'm gonna put this one in my stash though for now. That's funny because that's literally perfect timing. Okay, so which one is it? This one? Okay, so we're gonna store this in my stash for now. And then what else did we get? Probably at this point I'm probably only looking at legendaries because I literally have full legendary gear right now. So I don't really think there's gonna be anything like that's gonna be able to replace my stuff right now. Unless it's a legendary level 4. So let's see what this one has. This one does lightning skill damage, critical hit chance, minimum damage. Ice spike increases firing angle, 50% projectile count. That's not bad. I'm gonna save that though. Let's save that. This one. Because that might, if I ever do like an ice build to pair with that other one, that one could actually be decent. And then I think we just sell everything else here. Because, like I said, the majority of my gear right now is all blessing level 4. So it's going to be hard to replace it unless it's a legendary. I'm just going to sell all that. That does give me... I don't think I have any open sockets, so that's a negative. So we'll just come to our meta progress. We'll do a couple in intelligence, and then we'll do some in that vitality to make up for the vitality that I'm losing. Okay, and then let's see. Oh, we did maximum damage. Okay, I guess I don't need to go put that. So let's try this hard level. So it's gonna move everything over. Let's try floor 7, and we'll just try to do like the best build we can do here. I wasn't honestly. It's been great because some of these videos, like this one and the last one, I wasn't really expecting to win like on my first run. You know, I was gonna like, oh, let's try this a couple times, but you know, it worked out fine. Okay, that's a good one, but we're gonna do less attack power, and I'm not gonna bless that, but let's take the attack power. Let's do XP gain. This one gets crazy hard because for this one, you need a ton of damage. A ton. Because what's going to happen here is you're going to see like maybe around like, once we get to like the 7-minute mark or something, I'm just gonna get swarmed by like all these like swamp type creatures, and if you don't have the damage to kill them, it's impossible. So you definitely need tons and tons of damage here. As I pick Blood Whirlwind, which does like no damage, but that's still like a really great spell. Let's keep doing XP gain. We have time, like I have time to get there. I just need to, okay, there's Purge, so I don't know if I want to bless this though. Let's just pick it. Because I actually kind of want to get like a little bit more, maybe like AoE skills. Let's try Lightning Strike. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna ban Sanctuary. We'll take basic attack. Okay, we'll do Ice Orb. Especially since I have that 25% crit. I don't really know if I like the other ice skills as much though. As they show me Frost Arrow, like, okay. We'll try it. Okay, more attack power. Oh, I could probably do piercing chance. Piercing might be good with these two ice spells. Alright, let's go lightning strike again. I need to use my banishes. I think I have 1 or 2 more banishes. I need to use those. Alright, for this one, let's do... I think we'll just go with basic attack. Probably Phoenix. Yeah, let's do Phoenix. Phoenix is a pretty good one. And that's a nice, like, AoE spell that'll kind of hit, like, a bunch of enemies. Alright, let's go with cast speed. I can already feel my HP slowly dwindling. We'll go with that basic attack. I don't think I have a revive yet either, so I need to be super careful. A lot of this game relies on getting like good level ups too. You know, like seeing +3s, +4s, because those are those are going to be major differences on how good your runs go. You know, if you have a couple level 10 plus spells versus level 5s to 6s, you know, that's a huge difference. Okay, we'll go Blood Whirlwind. I'm not sure, like, I'm not 100% sure how some of these other spells are going to do, like Lightning and... Okay, I'll do the Ice Orb there. And the Ice Arrows, I'm not sure how good those are actually, because I don't really use those ones too much. I only took the Ice Arrows because it was a high level one, and I do have the Ice Crit item, so they have a higher percentage to crit. Let's go with attack power. We're getting pretty good attack power too, which will hopefully be super beneficial for us. There's our resurrection, so let's take that over. Yeah, well, that's not even a question. That shouldn't even be a question. Just automatically take that resurrection over those level 1 spells. Even if they were like level 3, I should probably still take resurrection because I should have at least a couple. Okay, we'll go Phoenix. This one is definitely going to be Purge. Yeah, this one's 100% Purge, level 3. Pickup radius again is super good, but let's go with Purge. We'll go Frost Arrow. I think I'll prioritize the Frost stuff over the other ones. Let's go... This is a tough one. Let's go Phoenix. Ooh, another Mimic. Wow. Okay, so this is good because this guy is probably going to drop a level... Hopefully he drops a level 6 piece for us. Oh, I can't, you can't even tell what it is because it was blocked. We'll identify that after, once we level up here, though. So let's identify that. Oh, it's a belt. So let's see if this is a level... Ah, it's a level 4. Bummer. So So this one's gonna have, this one's actually pretty good though. Vitality, intelligence, evasion, skill reroll, and then gold gain. So the other one has gold gain, but lower. And then damage reduction from crowd controlled enemies, and then damage reduction below life. But then let's look. So cooldown of 1 dark skill reduced by 1 second with a cooldown of 1 dark skill reduced by 1 second with a 35% chance on critical hits, but only with basic or special attacks. Although I guess that's the exact same thing as what we have now, except it's for physical skills. So then I guess in terms of stats, I think I like this one better. I lose the strength and dexterity, but I gain 5 vitality, I gain 2 intellect, and then I gain more armor. So I think we go with this one. It says I lose 5% gold gain, but I don't. I gain 1.1. And then let's see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think we'll go with the new one. I like the new one. I'll probably keep some of those other ones, though. So this may or may not be where the game starts getting kind of hard, because... No, I think it's the next wave after this. I think there's another wave later on. Like, once we start seeing... There's another type of, like, weird, like, gremlin-type swamp creature that's gonna show up. And I think those are... I think that's when the game starts getting... Usually starts getting too hard for me if I don't have the proper DPS. Okay, we'll go basic attack. Okay, I think we'll go with XP gain. I'm gonna bless Purge. Because it does do like a little bit of... I think it does seem to do like a little bit of like AoE kind of attacks, you know, like if they're all clumped together. And that's what's gonna happen here. You're gonna see... You're probably gonna see just a lot of these enemies clumped together and just surround me. Okay, let's go Purge again. Can't wait till they add a paladin in this game. I really hope they do. And I hope the paladin can heal itself. Every other for its special. That would be cool if its special was like a healing aura. I think that should be a thing. You know, its main attack can be... There's no... The warrior... Let's see. The warrior isn't really like a sword and board type character, so you could either do your paladin with like a sword and board, or you could do them with like a big like that's what I love about the paladin. The paladin's so versatile. You can do like a lot with the paladin. But you could do a paladin like sword and board, or you could do them with like a mace or a flail or like a big two-handed weapon. I guess they could do a two-handed weapon. I think the warrior just uses like a sword. So you could do like a big two-handed weapon. But yeah, you could do like, he could do, so his attack could be kind of similar to what the warrior does, but maybe make it more like circular. Like maybe he attacks the area all around him. You know, like this, literally, like, let's look at attack area, like right there. He slams his hammer down and it attacks all the enemies in the area. And then his special could be, again, pretty similar to what the wizard does, but it's a healing aura. And maybe it hurts enemies that come in or slows them down or something, but it heals you while you're in it. Like, that would be cool. I wish that wasn't special attack. That sucks to waste a big level 4 on my special attack. I would have rather that been one of my other spells. Okay, this is kind of going okay for now. Like I said, I'm still worried about when this next group of enemies is going to show up, though. Okay, let's do Purge. Do attack power again. Maybe it's because I have so much attack power. I think this is the highest I might have ever gotten my attack power. That could be like a huge reason why I feel like I'm doing okay here. I'm gonna re-roll this. Actually, let's... Man, I haven't even used all my stuff. Let's do a re-roll. Okay. I'm gonna... No, I'm not gonna bless. Let's take the attack power again. Yeah, because I basically have almost 100% attack power. So I'm basically doubling, like, all the damage we would normally do. Let's do the frost arrow. Re-roll this. Let's ban curse. Wow, more attack power. I wonder what the max is for this, but that's 10 right now. Even though, like, I almost blessed that most of the games I've been playing now, and I still don't think I've ever gotten 10 level ups with that. Okay, these are the swamp guys, I think, where I start to struggle at. Like these gremlin type dudes, whatever they are. Or maybe there was a patch I didn't know about and the game's just a little bit easier now. I don't recall seeing a patch. Ooh, legendary. That could be good too, because... Actually, didn't I just replace my legendary? No, I didn't. Oh man, I have two... Okay, so I still have the Meteor legendary. Okay, I can't re-roll this, so I'm just gonna do movement speed. I'm gonna look really quick after this game to see if they put out a patch. Or maybe I'm just misremembering when the game gets super hard. Or again, maybe it's because of my pretty much 100% extra damage. I'm just able to, like, kind of cruise through these enemies. Because I did say, like, we were going to need a ton of damage, and we got it. Because I definitely think this is the moment right here where these guys start to overrun me. Because they kind of spawn out of nowhere, too, you know? They just sort of appear. We can do the level 3 Blood Whirlwind. Okay, well, we're down to the 3-minute marker now. Or maybe this was it. I don't know. This might have been it. Oh yeah, this is it. this was the part where I struggle at and can't beat it. How many? I don't think I have a lot of revives either here. Luckily these guys aren't like super fast, but there's so many of them. And then at some point I would just get overrun and I can't do anything about it. Because look, it's almost like there's an infinite trail of them. Okay, we'll do that basic attack. This is why it's always nice to have like that good pickup range too. Didn't really get that this run, but I'll go with a little more pickup range here. Just to, because I think we're gonna do this. Okay, I'm not gonna screw around with this elite over here. I'm just gonna, again, like, see, just let Purge do its job. Just let Purge do its job, and he's dead, you know? Don't even bother trying to get in close and get your attacks on him. Just literally let Purge do its job. That's what you picked it for. I need to get, man, now that I'm like playing more with Purge, I need to get some Purge items. I don't know if I have it anymore. I wonder if I do. I wonder if it's this amulet. It is. So 7% chance to cast another one on basic attack. So I do have one Purge item. Okay, only 14 more seconds. Oh boy. Oh, come on. Like, don't... I do think I have a couple revives. Okay, we're good. Let's go. Oh, that went super well. I think it's because I had 100% damage boost there. Oh man, I think that's why. I think it was because I had like insane damage right there. That's the only reason I can really think of. Once again, Purge, top damage dealer. That was definitely by far the highest level though. And then Phoenix at level 6 did the second most. See, that's why we took Phoenix, because Phoenix is generally pretty good too. These ones did a little low, you know, not like horrible, but not great. Lightning, you know, kind of right there too, but again, we didn't... These ones were actually a little lower considering I have like 25% crit chance with them. And then again, just our Blood Tornado. Yep, I love it. I'll pretty much probably, like, these two almost feel like I'm gonna pick these every time. Blood Tornado, just because I love the lifesteal. And you know, that damage isn't like horrible. You know, if you compare it to this, it's not like it's horrible on top of it giving you life regeneration. But then Purge, man, Purge is just one of my favorite spells right now. All right, let's see what let's identify our items and see what we got here. Okay, so so that's the belt. Let's go throw this belt in my inventory so I don't accidentally get rid of it. I don't know if I'll come back to this one or not, but you know, maybe if I do a physical skill build or something. Okay, then let's see what our gear here is. So this is, oh, that's, see, like, this is, what level is this? This is a level 4. So this one has intelligence and then ice spike, chance to bounce to another target. That seems pretty good. It's basically gonna give it bounce. Do I have any other? I have this one. I do have this one, ice spike. Fires horizontally. So I guess we could try like an ice spike thing too. I don't know how this changes it though. So let's save that. The stats on this, what are the stats like though? So let's see. More intelligence, strength, little less damage, but then casting speed, damage to close range, and damage to long range. So the reason I'm gonna keep the Meteor though is because I have those extra bonus stats on there. Especially the 14% life regen and then the extra XP gain. I don't think I sub this out. I don't know. Either way though, I'm gonna keep this. We're gonna keep this in my stash. Like, I'll keep kind of all my legendaries over there. And then let's probably can sell these. These are blessing level 4s. Non-legendary, so probably sell. No jewels that run, huh? Okay, so let's sell these. We have 5,000 gold, and then again, we'll just come over here. I'm actually gonna go, where's Purge at? Let's do, I want to do enough here to at least get this to, there we go, to level 1. And then we'll come back over here, and I'll do 1, 2 there, and then we'll go with that, and then we'll do 1 there. Okay, so now we're blessing level 9. We have attack power and life 14%. I have 73 intelligence now, 44 vitality, 38. And then I'm gonna definitely start putting some points into Purge. Oh, I should probably do Ice Spike too. Wait, does this say something different? Which one was it? Yeah, this says Ice Spike. And here it says Ice Shard. I'm assuming it's talking about this spell. Huh. Because there's no Ice Spike. So I think that could be a mistake in the naming. Because I'm assuming it's talking about this one. I hope if it's talking about Ice Orb. So let me go check what this other one was again. What did this one do? Increases firing angle. Yeah, I feel like that's probably for Ice Shard then. Because the firing angle for Ice Spike, or for Ice Orb, is basically 360. It shoots all around you. Wait, do I have multiple of these? Firing angle, projectile, and then I have this one too. I didn't even realize I had 2 of these. 2 Ice Spike ones. I think I like, which one do I like better then? I think I like this one better. 35% chance to bounce, but then this one does extra projectile count. I like how many different augments there are for each spell too, you know? I kind of thought there would just be like 1. You know, I thought you would just see 1 for Meteor Fall, but you know, this is now I've seen 3 different ones for Ice Spike. So that's pretty sweet. Okay, well that's gonna be it. Let's see, nothing else to see here. Again, I'm in full legendary gear. So there we go. That's gonna be it, everybody. That was really successful. I was not anticipating that, because I literally have been grinding like offline like last night, and I was not able to clear these, and I'm pretty sure there was not a patch for this game. I'm actually gonna look like right now. But I don't think there was a patch to like make the game easier. Oh, maybe there was. Let's see. Lobby movement speed increase, stronger visuals, added transparency. So this was this morning. Conqueror boss, jewel socket effects not applying, diamonds on pendant, auto pickup radius, piercing chance, character stats now refresh in real time. No, there was a patch, but nothing to do with making the game easier. At least not notate it here. Auto pickup radius, diamonds. Sorry, you can't see this, so I'm literally just reading it. But yeah, there was nothing about like making the game easier. I honestly think I was just really strong because I had that 100% bonus. So what's next? Skill effect options in the work. Quality of life patches will stay fast and frequent, and then a full content roadmap live within 24 hours. Awesome. I can't wait to see what the roadmap is for this game. Again, like this game, again, it's like a love-hate. I love this game. I really do. Like, but the downsides of it are so big that, you know, you can't ignore it. Because I'm literally never going to touch these other characters probably, because I do not have any interest in grinding them for another like 10 or 20 hours. And again, I talked about this in an older video. Like, it would be different if they were totally unique characters. if they had their own skill sets, their own, like a Diablo, you know, like their own skill sets, their own skill trees, then it would be worth it because they would have a totally different play style. But they don't. They share way too many skills, so there's not really any reason to switch over to the barbarian or the brawler unless, I don't know, unless I'm just bored of the wizard for whatever reason and feel like leveling another character. But there's really no reason. Like, it's basically just pick whatever character you want and then grind that character, because unless you really love grinding. But yeah, that'll be it. Stay tuned for this game. I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna keep playing this game because, again, I really enjoy it. But yeah, we'll keep playing it. So that's gonna be it for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.